Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SF1 GP2 Friday night here for round 20. This is the Mexican Grand Prix. Two races remain after this, but tonight it's all about the Mexican Grand Prix. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I'll just completely ruin the the name or the pronunciation. Joined here by the legend himself, SF1 Grim. Grim, how are you doing this evening?
Yeah, I'm all good. Just looking forward to a bit of action.
Had a little bit of action last night in yourself. You guys had one heck of a race from what I heard. I know you're a little disappointed in the result, but one of the better races to definitely watch last night from GP3, apart from a lot of the track seating penalties that come from this track. Very, very easy to get yourself a time penalty.
Yeah, it's too easy on this track.
It's definitely got to be Sector 3. Or, no, I guess that would be considered Sector 2. I've been getting that wrong for weeks now. Sector 2 is where you really have to watch out. Let's see who's
Oh,
first out on the
definitely.
track. We have our championship winner who's running a new helmet. He told me I'm supposed to mention it in the stream, ladies and gentlemen, but we have a man running a brand new helmet this evening. Championship winner this season, SF1 Senna, with 3 races remain, is going to be the first out to set his hot lap in Q3. Kenny bang a pole. Devlo was actually quickest in Q2, followed by Whiffy, so a couple guys really close this evening. Let's see what these guys can convert here in Q3. This is what they call a benchmark lap. Very easy to invalidate those. IWC SF1 Senna wasn't able to make it into Q3. Bravo, what is going on this evening? Let me know if the levels are all good. I actually had Carlos stream on his brand new capture card last night. I had to change a couple of the settings, so I had to switch it back just a bit this evening. But I think I have mine sorted. So, Grim, with the top 10 that are here in Q3, I'm going to ask you quickly, give me an idea of what you think is going to be the top 3 heading into the race.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Senna, Senna, Devler, Whiffy.
Senna, Devla, and Whiffy. Do you think Livick could pop himself up there? He did win on track last week, but due to seating on penalties, he actually forfeited the win to Postblad, so he does have a lot of pace.
Yeah, I'm just going on by what I've been watching in Q1 and Q2.
Senna with a 14.7. Postglad a little slow, definitely improving that. Lucky at 15.4. Looney Move 14.9. Lucky, I'm sorry, is a 15 flat. See where the rest of these guys are. Croce's invalidated. Livick's in the pits. Devla's coming around to finish his lap now. Setting the fastest lap in Q2. Goes P1 right now. 14.7. Just a couple tenths or 100ths of a tenth faster than SF1 Senna. Bravo saying Senna, Dev, and Bill for Q1 or P1, P2, and P3. So he's rooting on Senna to get pole position this evening. I will say, Grim, he did go on a storm run during the beginning of the season. SF1 Senna did grabbed a couple poles in a row. I don't think he's sat on pole the last couple races though. I think it's been missing him or dodging him a bit.
Really? I don't know. I'm rooting for him tonight.
We definitely have a team of Alfa Romeo guys in the chat. Sorry, Harrison, if you're watching. We are going to be Alpha all the way this evening. Down by 18 points in the combined, but we're going to try to push forward as Bill goes P5 with a 15.3. Let's take a look at who's Whiffy goes 15.1. So right now the top 4 guys, the guys to look at. Looney Moo. A lot of time from Looney Moo to get himself in the top 4 this evening. Keep an eye on some of these other guys. We're actually going to jump on board with Livid and give you guys a hot lap around the Mexican Grand Prix. Coming through the stadium section now. Let's see how he does. Out lap. Once he starts across the final corner, we'll jump on board with him. With the Red Bull driver. Here he goes, rounding the final corner now for a good look at a hot lap around this track. A long, long start-finish line with DRS. So look for a lot of passes to be made this evening.
That is a hell of a lap from Lucky.
Lucky sets a pole position, 14.5, 2 tenths quicker than Devla. Livid just about tacked that corner quite nicely. Very close in invalidation, but wasn't to be the case. He does have DRS open coming up to turn 3. Break at the 100-meter mark. Easy does it. Another right-hander. This is where it starts to get a little tricky here, where a lot of the guys are going to invalidate this evening. Round 2 right-handers, and then coming up to the S sections. Attacking, hugging that apron on the entry. Nicely done from Livid so far. A little twitchy in the backhand. Had to let go of the throttle. DRS is open. Coming up into the stadium entrance. Right-hander down to a tight left-hander. Goes a little deep. Right hand now. And then for the final right-hander before the lap is over with. You have kind of a right-hand bend here. Hug the wall as much as you can to squeeze as much time out. Lucky go, or not lucky, Livy goes 15 flat. So, benchmark laps besides Croce are in the bag. Let's see if Croce is giving it another go. He's definitely on a run right now. Let's see if he can get himself a time in. And then once that's done, we'll see who can set a pole position this evening. Lucky looking pretty favorable. He did get pole position last week at the United States Grand Prix. And Lucky to convert that to a win.
Too late to change my prediction. Damn!
Lucky comes sneaking in there for a little bit of spoiler on Grimm's prediction. Rochi into the stadium section. Around the final corner, sitting at a 110. Can you push the car? You want to get your throttle down as much as possible. Crosses line for a P7, 15.2. So everybody but Postglad. I think Robert can improve on that time as
Postglad's
well.
on a lap. It's currently 5/10 up.
I would expect him to be up. Seeing he's set at 17, there's 2 seconds in there between himself and Bill, really.
1.4 seconds up.
So it's in the 15.6 area right now.
I think he's going to do maybe about 15 too.
13, 14, 15 flat, good enough for 6th. Right, let's jump down for the rest of these guys. Everybody pretty much going to sit in the pits, probably. Looney was going to give it a go a little early. Probably once that clear track. Haas being on a storm lately. They're making myself as a manager a little uncomfortable with that combined constructors. They had a double podium last night, and I was like, they're getting closer. We might have a storm at the end of the week, or at the end of the season. It's going to be a 3-way battle, I think, for the end. Has actually won the first initial combined constructors championship 2 years ago, followed by Toro Rosso winning the following year. This is next year. Can Haas put a double stamp on that constructors? We'll see. Looney starts his lap now. He does have a racing point coming out. He's going to catch a cheeky toe. No, he's going to stay out of his way. I'm going to let you guys know that my wife and daughter are home, so I'm going to greet them for a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Make sure these guys know. A nice little cheeky message. Alright, keep on board. Dream, if you want to give him a rundown. Senna's on an outlap, so we'll keep it on him for the time being. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
No problem. Let's try and work out who is on track first. think it is Devler. No, it's Whiffy. He's currently a tenth of a second up on his time. Looking about 14.9, I think. Oh, 14.6. That puts him into second place. Devler is also currently a tenth up on his time. Improves and takes second from Whiffy with a 1:14.5. Whiffy improving again, 3 tenths up on his time. Oh, it must have been 1:14.6. Senna up into third with a 1:14.604.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back in the comms booth after saying hi to my daughter And my wife, she's smiling. She's sitting right next to me. So let's get you guys settled in for the points so far this season. Round 20, we'll give you guys the combined first off. Leading the way, Mercedes retake the lead in the combine after last week's United States Grand Prix, followed by Alfa slipping up a little bit. Following the second, we have Haas storming up closer and closer, as I was mentioning earlier in the stream. Ferrari sitting fourth. We have Racing Point fifth. We have Red Bull making their way past sister team AlphaTauri for sixth. Alpha in seventh. We have Renault sitting eighth. We have Williams in ninth, and McLaren rounding out your top 10. But we'll give you guys what you really want to see, and that is the Drivers' Championship. We have SF1 Senna capping off the season last week with the championship. We have SF1 Carlos's teammate in P2. Livid is third. Nice little battle for P2 going on between the two drivers. We have Bill and Devla teammates fourth and fifth. Ludimu in sixth. Postclad storming up the field. We have Whiffy in eighth. Becker sitting ninth. We have Croce making his way up to 10th last week. Fatal slipping a little bit going to 11th. We have Lucky in 12th. We have Legend in 13th. Zolo is 14th. Croak is 15th, making his way past Third Dinner, who wasn't able to make it this evening. Phil sitting 17th. We have Steele in 18th, not here again this evening. We have Rara in 19th, and Albon still not able to make it. Hey, Lucky's in the chat. Lucky, you have a race to contend with, mate. But congratulations on your pole position, and I did catch that at the corner of my eye. So I think Grimm's prediction was a little off just a bit. But gearing up for this race, these guys will have a complimentary 5-minute break, which I think 5 minutes go quickly. Now we're about 3 minutes in. Take a look. All right, just letting the guys know that I'm ready in the comms booth as soon as they're ready to go. Get this race started. My daughter's looking forward to it as well. Hopefully everybody is gearing up for a nice solid
Hey,
weekend. Grim is back. Sorry,
I got 2 out of 3 right. Devler and Senna.
Grim. Yep. All right, let's get this show on the road. Let's see what these guys are ready. I think they're sitting on 3 or 4 minutes now. Do you want to drop a prediction about the race? Who do you think? Who do you think is going to get a podium this evening, Grim?
Oh, here we go again. Uh, Senna, definitely. Lucky as well if he doesn't get swamped on the first corner. I'm going to reach out Carlos as well.
I think Carlos is going to make his way through the field. That could be a good show. I will say, Lucky, he was stormed off quite a bit in the early beginning of the United States Grand Prix on the soft compound. But unfortunately, at the very end, after that late safety car, it bunched everybody up and he fell to track penalties. So I wonder if we're going to see something similar to that again. It looks like these guys are getting ready to go, though. Senna's ready up, Bill's ready up, Devla's ready up. Let's hope everybody else is ready to go. I can't, what is it? Is it 32 laps here? I can't remember. Grim can't remember either.
What's that, mate?
Luca told me I need to get my daughter a headset to help you. Yeah, she's being pro at it. She is definitely watching it though. It's 36 laps, so I was quite off. I was asking how many laps it was. I couldn't remember. But
36.
everybody's setting off now on their formation lap. Lucky just scoots away quickly. Let's get the tires up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody on a soft compound or a medium compound. No hard compounds. I believe a lot of these guys are probably going to go on a two-stop, whether it be medium soft to soft or a soft to soft medium, or it could be a soft medium soft, depending on what kind of pace you want at the end. Or you could possibly go to a hard compound if you're on the mediums and make it a one-stop, such as Esteban Carlos. Yeah, legend there. Let's actually ride. It'll tell us the pit strategy. We'll give you guys a rundown from 11th to 18th, as we did not show those guys in qualifying. We have Croak in 11th. We have Zolo in 12th. Carlos is 13th. We have Legend in 14th. Phil's 15th. Oh geez, I still have the points up there. Let me get rid of that, ladies and gentlemen. My first boo-boo this evening. We have Phil in 15th. We have Becker 16th. Clutchy reserves again this evening for the Red Bull, sitting 17th, and Fatal Defiance sitting 18th. Whereas he's warming those tires up quite nicely, so it's still considered a two-stop for the guys that are on. Oh, it's not. He's on a medium, but it said start on a medium or soft compound. Interesting.
I think it'd be hard work trying to get a one-stop on this track. Those S's absolutely ruin your tyres.
It'd be the heat as well. I think that I know this track sits pretty high on altitude-wise. I think the air has something to do with it. Remember 2019 they were talking about that, how it chews tires up because there's low air. The car is working a little harder to keep the downforce.
Yeah, definitely. If anyone can pull a one-stop though, fair play to them. Fair play.
Fair play.
They can definitely do something that I can never do. Not on this track anyway.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just waiting for the guys to round up into the grid boxes. Looks like everybody has parked on the track. We're waiting to go. Waiting for those 5 red lights here at the Mexican Grand Prix. 5 are lit. Away we go. What kind of start can Lucky get? Well, Devla gets a good start. Senna's going to try to squeeze in the middle. Go past Whiffy. Are they going to go forward? Oh, there's a bit of a touch between the Alfa Romeo and the Haas. Here we go into turn 1. It's looking pretty shaky. Shoulders, are they going to be out in turn 1? Everybody keeps it a bit clean so far. I don't see any damage. Oh, there's a Renault around. Is that Phil or is that Whiffy?
Lucky, Whiffy.
Let's jump on board with some of these guys. I think this is Legend trying to battle out. There's his teammate. Whoa. Yeah, Phil's down here. Esteban Carlos taking it easy. Sending P12. Bit of a touch between the Renault and the Alfa Romeo. Let's take a look down. Oh, Williams stepping it just a bit. Devil leading the way here. Where's Lucky gone? I missed it. You did mention it.
Lucky and Whiffy are currently 17th and 18th.
Side by side with the Red Bull driver in the staging section. Back end steps out just a bit. Careful not to make contact with Williams. Becker. Lucky's scooting his way back through.
That was 2 epic overtakes there.
That is going to be lap 1 in the books. We'll get the Delta back up for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wow.
Keep an eye on the Delta for you guys. Devla is storming off. Almost a second now. Separates himself from his teammate. Wait, no. Okay. No, the Delta's all screwy.
Yeah, the Delta's tripping.
Carlos gets the first time penalty of the day. Sitting... Yeah, I can't wait until that sorts.
Yeah, the positions are sorted anyway. Whiffy winner, 3-second time penalty. Wow, what? an exit off that corner for Carlos to get past Phil. Solid job for the overtake.
For some reason, I decided to kick my microphone off. But ladies and gentlemen, I am here. Keep an eye on everything going on. I was talking to my daughter most of the time. I don't know why I turned my microphone off. If it gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Oh, who's that going for a move? Looney thought about a move against Croce. That was close.
Oh, Lucky again.
Lucky is trying to make his way through the field, going around the outside. Where's around Legend? Legend's now going to come under attack by the Red Bull driver, Clutchy. Side by side into the final corner. A bit of a touch there. Clutchy is on his way through up to P14. So I think Legend's going to get DRS. Ooh, that was close. It'll Defiance is maybe. Ooh, that was close as well. Robert slips.
Defending there, Clutchy.
Oh, jeez, Pete. Livid almost takes the corner of Rara there, and that Williams. Rara backs off a bit of a touch there between the Red Bull and the Williams. These guys are really pushing the boundaries. How quickly do you think these soft compounds are going to turn off? Is it around lap
12?
Lap 12?
Mine started switching off about lap 8.
Lap 8.
That dirty air as well, going through the S's, none of it helps.
So we definitely have to keep an eye on these guys once they get around lap 8. Lucky gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Zolo's looking rather quick right behind the AlphaTauri. Can he get a run here? Sector 3 yellow. Looks like it's for Whiffy winner. Or Lucky. Not sure. No, it's definitely for Whiffy. Lucky gets him 5 seconds for corner cutting. Wonder if that's a bit harsh. Hopefully he clips it. Whiffy gets a 10-second for corner cutting. Ouch. Zolo gets around post-clad for the start-finish line into turn 1. He's up to P4. Can Zolo have a good race this evening? 3.7.
Something's happened.
Yeah.
Whiffy's got wing damage.
He's into the pits. I wonder if he lost it in the S's. Kind of like his teammate did. Rah gets passed by Looney Moo.
And we've missed Senna taking first place as well.
I missed that. Senna now leading
There's
this
so much
race.
action everywhere.
I know, I'm telling you. It's a 3-second time penalty. They're going to start kicking in. I remember when I turned in to GP2 yesterday on lap 20, pretty much everybody but Raph had a time penalty.
Yeah, these penalties on this track are absolutely ruthless.
Can Devlin get a good run? He is sitting 8/10 back, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get that run. However, it is a very long straight. He's getting closer and closer. No, he's not going to be anywhere near a move towards turn 1.
Carlos is making a move on Crouchy.
Here goes Livid on post clad. Is he gonna go? No, he's gonna hold it. Whoa!
Oh, he's making a move on Mercedes as well.
Is he gonna do? Whoa! Bit of contact between. Both drivers don't lose out. Carlos actually lost out the most out of that one, but no damage. Oh, he's gonna go on the outside of Croak. Side by side. Who's gonna back up? Who's gonna play chicken first? Carlos breaks first, so Croak back up to P10. That was close. Let's jump on board with the Alfa Romeo driver. These guys brought their shoulders, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Croak wants to go. Lunimu has retired from the race. He's crashed out at the end of the S's. Here goes. Carlos is thinking about a move. How is that not a safety car? We only have a virtual safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Phil gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Tell you what, if Carlos wants to make the most out of these mediums, he's going to have to get past these two cars. Oh, they both pitted.
Zolo's into the pits as well. Oh, a couple guys are. Croce's in. Oh, no. The Ferrari. No, the Ferrari did not double stack. Most of them moving onto a medium compound. It is a bit early. DRS is enabled. We are back to racing. Virtual safety car is over.
Vettel moving a move. Yes! Vettel's through as well. Ooh.
Legend now having a look at the AlphaTauri driver. Is he gonna think about a move here? Hangs on just a bit. Zolo, fresh medium compound. Whoa! Take a look at the Legend having a look at Fatal. Contact was made. I don't know if Legend has any damage though. No damage though. But between the contact these guys are having, unlike Whiffy, I haven't seen much of these guys have any type of heavy contact that has resulted in end plates missing. Zolo, what a run to get past Legend into the stadium section. Legend gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Rara is into the pits again. Or is he just pitted now for those mediums? A lot of guys moving in the dude, there's so much action I can't keep up with what's going on. These two I know are battling it for the lead though. Devla and Senna having a good race. Bill sitting in P3, 2.8 seconds back behind him. Livid another further 6 seconds back. Senna picks up his
battle at the moment.
First time penalty, 3 seconds, so now that puts him in danger of P3 as Bill is on that bubble. Solo, go for it, Grim.
2-second gap between Zolo and Fatal.
Just jumped on board with these two. Going through the S section. We have one casualty tonight. Unfortunately, it's Lunimo. Wonder how many more we're going to have this evening. Most of you guys actually finished the race last night, from what I remember. I think it was only 4 guys with DNF. As Zolo collects the back of Fatal and gets an end plate chipped off. Bill's into the pits. Devla's into the... He's going to stay out. He's overtaken Senna as well. Senna falls to P2. Solo gonna make a move around Fatal Defiance going into turn 1 with DRS. Pulls to the racing line is gonna be a little harder now though with that end plate missing. Fatal's gonna follow him, but Zolo is gonna have DRS. One of those weird 2 detection zones. I think Brazil has one as well. As well as it's Hungary that has one. Start finish line, and after the first turn, you have a second one. Carlos gets a 3-second time penalty, so those are starting to come in quite heavily. Gotta keep our eyes on this man. On a form lately, a lot of podiums to his name and a couple wins.
Oh, jeez. There's some hellish penalties on that already.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Legend and Phil battling out into the stadium section. It's going to slow up Post just a little bit. He's going to try to get around these guys. Has to if he wants to keep up with the guys ahead. Overtake is
Carlos
definitely...
takes over the lead.
See when Carlos leads this race on a medium compound. Phil's going to go around. Is Postclad going to try to go for a triple or a double overtake into turn one? Think Kart Legend's going to try to deny him of it? No, looks like Postclad makes it work. Postclad just has a double overtake into turn one. What a move by that gentleman. Bill sitting P6.
Some absolute solid driving out here tonight.
So Senna has to go for the pits. Devla has opted for a different strategy between himself and Senna. Senna's going for a medium compound as Devla has gone for a soft compound. And what has happened to Legend? Legend is off the track, ghosting a bit. Is there any damage? No damage to be reported. And Phil's, I think, off now as well. Phil's got to have damage on that car. The way he's taking this. Fatal Defiance gets a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, Phil has a massive amount of damage to his right wing. With the 3-second time penalty. As he goes deep, Phil into the stadium.
Lucky's in the pits.
Doing well around the Renault driver. So Devla comes out. No. Alright, this game is giving me a weird one. Telling me that Devla hasn't done any laps on those soft compounds yet. One lap at least. Broken Brabra. Both Mercedes-powered engines going into that turn. Looks like Brabra holds on to the position. Solo gets himself a 3-second time penalty. These guys aren't going to let us relax tonight. We have Lucky going against the Red Bull driver, Clutchy. DRS will be his going into the stadium section. Can he get a run on him? It's all about the exit here. Devla gets a 3-second time penalty. Lucky's got a great run. DRS is his going in. Clutchy, I think, is going to let him have it. Bill sets the fastest lap of the race with a 17.7 on a medium compound. I wonder if anybody's going to brave enough to go for a soft compound towards the end.
I think most of the ones that are on mediums now are going to finish on the softs.
If we have a safety car towards the end, they're definitely going to jump onto the soft compound. Devla, Bill, Postglad, and Croak, the only drivers so far not to pick up a time penalty. I wonder if they have any warnings. Clutchy's going to have a look. Carlos gets a second warning, or penalty. Now he's up to 6 seconds. To give you guys a rundown of the penalty situation. Let's do lap 16. It's kind of halfway in between.
Wow.
Just watching this nice little battle between Lucky and Clutchy at the back. Clutchy holding on. We have Livid. Clutchy's teammate looking at the back of Postglad going into the stadium section. Will he have a run here? Is he going to think about it? He's going to think about it on the inside. Side by side, both of them go. Oh, Livid makes it work. Through the stadium section, picks up back in the P6.
Good move. Solid job. Carlos is in the pits.
Coming out on a brand new set of softs. See what he can do. He's gonna rejoin, it looks like P9. Rochi is on his charge though. Not close enough though, so Carlos is gonna sit behind Rara and Crow. His rival still up the road a little bit in P5. Gap at the top, 3.4 seconds separating P1 and P2. You can see how smooth Devla's taking this race. Definitely playing with the throttle, doesn't want to attack those S's too much, cause himself to get a time penalty.
Currently only have 4 drivers with no penalties out of 17.
Yeah, I was mentioning that. This man making a charge now at the back of the Williams. Can he get past him? He's got to push now if he wants to go. Sitting on the soft compound. Couple drivers ahead of him on mediums. We have sector 3 yellow. Who's that? That is Red Bull. That's Livid. Carlos now passes his rival. Livid must have had a mistake at the final corner. Carlos is going to have DRS on the Williams. Passes him with ease, should be able to pull back to the racing line. So Livid now is just ahead of Croce. And some of the other battles that are going on. These guys are all relatively starting to space out a little bit. Closest one we have is Rara following SF1 Carlos, but I'm sure that gap will build because Carlos is on a brand new set of softs. The only other drivers on softs, actually we have a couple guys that moved to a hard compound looking for a one-stop. Do you think they could do it, Grim? He was mentioning it would be really difficult.
I don't think it's possible. But
Becker, definitely not possible. He's already 10 laps in.
I don't think a one-stop's possible. I just think you will lose so much time at the end, and everybody else, they're just going to be on the mediums and the softs, and they're just going to be just flat out.
Following with Croak in his rearview mirror, watching that Alfa Romeo get closer and closer. DRS should be his. Carlos will have, oh, they both have DRS. Is Croak that close to Postblad? He is. Carlos pulls up.
Got the move done.
Into P6. Now he's going to chase Postblad up the road just a bit. Jump on board, Sector 2, yellow safety car, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Phil has retired from this race, our second casualty of this evening. So,
safety car.
Renault not having. Yeah, it's going to spice things up. At lap 16, do you think mediums would go 20 laps here? Or do you
Definitely not.
Or do you jump and put on a hard compound and take it to the end?
You definitely put on hards, I think. But I don't know.
Is it even worth diving for the pits or just staying on board with your strategy? This is a toss-up. It's always a toss-up too, like right in the middle of the Grand Prix. If you get a safety car, especially a two-stop strategy circuit, it's hard to make a call. I think for the guys like Carlos who just pulled into those softs, I would stay out, as well as Devla. Devla is 4 laps in. He's going to be 5 laps, but if the guys that stay out, it is going to help them extend the life of these tires, so they could wait a little bit longer to pit for those soft compounds. It looks like Postblad is going to pull into the pits, though, as well as Zolo. Senna pulls into the pits. Rara gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Senna's gone to the medium compound. We'll see. Carlos takes over the lead of this race. Devla sits on a medium compound, so Devla and Senna matching each other's strategy now. Postblad goes to our hard compound, as well as Pro. That could be dangerous towards the end.
I can't see how mediums are going to last 20 laps.
I mean, when they go racing again, it's going to be 18 laps remaining, but you're still going to put a little bit of wear on them following the safety car, depending on how easy you take it. Jump on board with SF1 Carlos, who's leading the way underneath the safety car. So safety car here at the Mexican Grand Prix, lap 17. Lots to talk about already. We have 2 casualties, Phil, unfortunately, and Lunimu as well. Carlos leads the way on a soft compound. A lot of guys behind him opting for a brand new tire. Lucky staying out on a 4-lap old medium, 5 laps now. I'm looking at Postblad and Croak here on the hard compound. Depending on how much these guys can maintain those mediums, though, it's going to be difficult between Senna and Devla. And
Rara's also on brand new hards.
Lucky is really pushing the envelope here. For some reason, Devla and Carlos are in AI mode. No idea why. We'll say these guys got lucky. They did have a little bit of rain in Q1, but no rain to be had here at the race. Legend gets a 5-second for a severe collision with
What
Livid
is going
Opus.
on with these backpack?
I don't know.
They all keep stopping on track and all sorts, man.
Couldn't tell you.
Wow. First time I've seen a Formula 1 car stop dead on track. Without crashing.
I was saying, with crashing or without crashing?
Definitely without crashing or breaking down. To me, to you, to me, to
Safety
you.
car is going to go in. It's like, what has happened to Bill?
Wow.
What in the world has happened to Bill? And Postblad was tangled up in that as well. Whoa, Bill's car is completely destroyed. But we're going to go back with this man who's going to restart the race. I have no idea what happened there. Lucky gets a 5-second for a severe collision with Crow. Look at Carlos punching these guys up. I think he's trying to give him. Carlos starts off careful not to put the throttle down too quickly. Cold tires. He's on his way. Devla following. Lucky. Whoa! Lucky spins into the pits. And we have a Ferrari going. Oh, not Ferrari. Mercedes into the pits. What in the world? Absolutely madness has just occurred. And Lucky's retired from the race in the pits. Oh, Zolo. Wait. Zolo has Croak looking at him on the inside. Jeez, what is going on? These guys. The end of the season. Rara going for a look on Livid. Livid's going to hold the inside line. Following the Mercedes. What an absolute barnstormer this is turning out to be.
Postblad's also had to pick this fresh set of softs because he received wing damage with whatever he got caught with Bill.
Let you get himself a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, I'm part of the stewards. I can't steward GP2. Actually, I do. So I'm gonna have a lovely time looking at whatever happened there. D in the chat, rooting on Alpha. That's a boy. Yeah, I don't know.
Horrendous driving there in that safety car, I've got to be honest.
I have no idea what that was about. Zolo following the Alfa Romeo. No DRS yet. These guys are going to have to wait a couple more laps. Whoa, we have a move here. Fatal going for a move. We're going to follow with Clutchy. Fatal and Livid. Livid's going to look at... Whoa, no, no. Whoa. Oh, that's heavy contact between Croak and Fatal. Croak gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's definitely going to be clipped. Livid tried to make it 3 wide into turn 1. Clipped the Alpha Tauri, I believe, which sent him into the Mercedes. Legend gets a 3-second time penalty. So I believe that's Fatal is now missing an end plate. Zolo looking quite pacey behind SF1 Senna. He is on a brand new soft compound though. They won't take him to the end. He's going to have to pit one more time, which will probably be for another soft compound. 16 laps remain. What else is going to happen?
I'm interested to see what Carlos is going to do here.
He's going to have to box for a medium compound, or if you're going to push those tires to lap 26, he can box for another soft compound.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, Lucky. What in the world? Bill's in the chat. What the heck happened to me? Car just spun into the wall just out of nowhere. Lucky saying I had the same problem after being wiped out by a croak. Wow, if Lucky clipped that mate and put that into the stewards. And look. We have Legend who's getting a 3-second time penalty. Actually, I never gave you guys a rundown on the penalties. Right now, the drivers who stand on a penalty post-glad sets the fastest lap. We have sector 1 yellow. Croak's out of the race. I just missed that. So Croak out of this race. Carlos has 9 seconds worth of penalties. We have Senna on 3. We have Zolo 6 seconds, as well as Defiance. We have Fletchy and Robert on 6 seconds. We have a couple guys on 3 seconds as well. Livid on 3. We have Croce on 3. Kart Legend sitting on 12 seconds, and Whiffy is on 16 seconds worth of penalties. However, Postclad, squeaky clean, and Devla is squeaky clean. So this is, I'm going to say, this is Devla's race to lose tonight. As Zolo's gearing up to go for a move on the Alfa Romeo. He's going to squeeze to the inside. Let's get that off the screen. He makes a move around. SF1 Senna for P3. Almost into the back of that racing point. I'm trying to get the tires back up, and I'm trying to watch the race as well. There we go. Robert gets a 3-second time penalty. Bill not happy. Clutchy has left the session. He's gonna need an invite back if possible for him.
Okay.
Slightly laggy, but then yeah, a lot of guys were on AI for some reason. For me, Lucky underneath the safety car. I don't know if it's because I switched to AI, or if he gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Devla is coming in attack. Becker gets a 3-second time penalty. Solo coming down. He's straight out TRS on the back of. Let's see. Fastest lap interval. That's what I needed. Here goes Solo. Ferrari versus Racing Point. Should be his job done into turn 1. So Zolo now chasing SF1 Carlos. Whiffy gets another 3-second time penalty. Wonder if these guys are having a bit of trouble with the lobby. I'm not sure.
We have sent Clutchy in anyway.
Have to clip that for me, Lucky, if you can. We'll take a look at that later. Two guys running on the soft compound. They're gonna have to pit again. Clutchy back into the lobby. That's good to see. Hopefully gets hold of his car as Trochi is now looking to go past the Ghostin car. Sounds good, Lucky. Just send him through then. Becker following these guys. Becker keeping it quite clean. He could have himself a nice top 10 this evening. Sitting 9th right now. Robert having a look at Croce. Legend getting overtaken by Postclad into the S section. Are they going to have a nice little battle coming out through? Oh, Legend really took it a very narrow approach to that turn. Had to back out quite a bit. He has Whiffy chasing him now. Keep an eye on the guys that are leading this race. Devla sitting P3. Lap 24 out of 36. Oh, my Delta's all messed up again.
Yeah, so's mine. It's going weird.
Hopefully it comes back, because I'd like to see where everybody's at. I guess I can click on them. See if anybody's super close with each other on the track. We do have Clutchy and Becker going after it. Jump on board with Becker, fighting that Red Bull for P8. Looks like Clutchy did retake control of his car. MVT Thomas has joined. Not sure who that is.
No, I don't know.
Interesting. Jump on board with the Williams driver heading through in the stadium section. Goes a little deep in the final corner. Should have DRS now on Clutchy. Can he make a move? He's sitting 7/10ths back now that my intervals are back. That's nice to see. Thank you, Codemasters. Next year I'll have to pay $4.99 for intervals. I didn't think that show. Becker having a good run on the back of that Red Bull. Can he get closer? Legend gives himself a 3-second time penalty. See how the remainder of this race goes. Just about 11 laps remain.
Zolo's back up on the back of Carlos now.
Jump on back up here with Solo. It is weird seeing the Ferrari straight on. There's not much going on with that car except for just a lot of red because of some of their inappropriate game-related sponsors they have. SF1 Carlos into the pits. He's gonna have to really push. He's gonna push 10 laps on a soft compound. Senna moves up to third. Devla now having a go at Zolo. Keep an eye on the rest of these guys. Becker following Clutchy into the final corner. Clutchy into the pits. Liffey gets another 3-second time penalty.
Carlos is onto the softs.
Where is he going to rejoin? He's going to rejoin
8th.
In 8th. This Clutchy has pitted, so he's got about 15 seconds worth of, my apologies. Alright, oh, what has happened to Livid? Livid's gone off a bit wide on the double right-hander, so he's dropped a little bit of time. Oh, he's missing part of his wing, I think. An end plate, he's cutting a lot of the corners. Was there contact between him and Senna? I'm not sure if you've taken a look at that.
I didn't see any.
That was an interesting line he took. Look, watch him. Livid, 10-second time penalty for obvious corner cutting.
Oh.
Pulling into the pits. Decker, 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane.
Carlos up to 6th.
Take a look now. Locks up a lot going into that corner. Ara chasing down Croce. Zolo takes the lead. How long is he going to be able to hold on to those those soft compounds? I think he's probably going to look at pitting this lap.
Tell you what, Zolo and Fatal Defiance are both up 11 places.
And laps to go. Devla is catching that Ferrari nicely, pretty quickly as well.
Whoa.
Rara's out. What has happened there?
I've just recorded that.
I'm going to keep an eye on... I'm going to jump on board with Fatal. Will be gone. Right there in the middle of the track. How is that not a safety car? May I ask what happened, Grim?
It looked like Rara had a bit of a, what would you call it, slingshot, and there was nothing Carlos could have done about that, in my opinion.
Jumping back here, SF1 Carlos now in 4th, catching the back of the Ferraris. Zolo comes out on brand new soft compound to chase down Devla's 10-lap-old mediums. He's got 16.8 seconds separating the two. Let's see what happens here. So a 3-second time penalty to his name. That's not going to help him towards the end. He is up to P. No, he's already in P2. Croce coming under attack from SF1 Carlos, coming in the S section. Jump on board with SF1 Carlos. His teammate on brand new softs as well. That's an obvious corner cut, SF1 Carlos. Stadium section now. Virtual safety car. Oh, we're going to have that glitch, aren't we? We're gonna have that glitch.
What glitch?
There's a glitch in this game where if every now and then a virtual safety car comes out, you end up having it another 3 or 4 laps in a row. So we'll keep on board with that virtual safety car. Still, Rara hasn't left the session. Unfortunate race for himself this evening. And the virtual safety car is still out though.
Tell you what, my prediction for Carlos being on the podium's working out a treat at the moment.
This is a very long virtual safety car. Yeah, VSC is still there. Postglide gets a drive-through for speeding under the virtual safety car. Virtual safety car is over, so we're back to racing. Carlos pulls up just behind Croce still, trying to get around Sector 3 yellow. Here we are. It's going to be a VSC, isn't it? No, not this time around. Carlos gets a great run out of that final corner. He's going to have a run here. Croce thought about it. Stays behind the Ferrari for the time being. Heading into the stadium section. Croce. Unfortunate race for himself this evening. Carlos should have DRS coming up against Croce. Croce battling those hard compounds against a soft compound. It's going to be one heck of a battle. Carlos has DRS. It's going to go to the inside of Croce. Should be job done. Carlos is going to pull back to the racing line. Puts himself up to P3. He's got to put some distance on himself, though. He has those time penalties. Virtual safety car. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a glitch. We've had it once before. Unfortunately, these guys
these penalties.
have to follow this virtual safety car yet again.
Why can one simple Formula 1 game not be made properly, for God's sake?
I have no idea. I don't think it's going to get any better if EA buys it. They're still going to have some kind of bug in there somewhere.
Oh, that's definitely going to get worse. You'll have to pay for something. Yeah. You'll have to pay a subscription for something.
Subscribe for fixes.
Yeah.
They'll call it EA Clear Play.
All the upgrades they get done next season, you'll have to pay each time.
So we're back to green flag racing. Now, I don't want to harp on it though. I mean, if Codemasters need, like, if they have help, they could improve this game quite a bit. Right now, their resources are pretty limited.
Useless.
Around. DRS on Ghost and Car, Whiffy. Deltas are pretty spaced out for the time being, though.
Carlos needs to get a 6-second gap to stay safe.
Right now, it's sitting at 2 seconds. Unless Croce gets another time penalty, but I don't know if that might be the case. SF1 Carlos has to push otherwise if he wants to keep that podium. You can't rely on somebody behind you getting more time penalties. Whiffy gets himself another 3-second time penalty. He's got to be careful. He's inching himself closer to that mark of a no-go zone. Senna's going to have a look at Croce on the inside. Makes the job done into the first turn, going into the stadium. Those hard compounds are starting to let Croce down just a bit. Becker gets himself a 3-second time penalty. Lap 32, 4 laps remain here for the Mexican Grand Prix, and what a weird one it has been for sure. DRS on. Legend gets himself another 3-second time penalty. Carlos now has 2.8 seconds between himself and Senna. Could Senna spoil it and take the podium away from his teammate? Excuse me.
Prediction. Go on. Go on.
It's been this whole race. It's been a very, very weird one. Let's take a look. Yeah, most of these guys. Let's give this guy a little bit of TV time. The man that kept it clean all night this evening. What a race he is having. Devla leading this way. 3 laps now remain for himself. We're looking to put that car in the podium. I'll take a look. I believe so. AlphaTauri have both cars still here. Red Bull do, and Ferrari, and that's it. Racing Point is missing a car. Williams is missing a car. Renault is missing a car. Man, this has been crazy. Sector 1 yellow for Clutchy. Something's happened to Clutchy. No damage though, so he's fine. Unless it's my Delta being screwy.
On a plus note though, getting some nice points tonight.
Grimo
that
already
was
over.
Harrison.
Grimo already over there doing the math in his mind.
Oh yes.
All right, Devla rounding the last couple corners. Gonna start lap 34 out of 36. Zolo a further 9.2 seconds behind the man on medium compounds. SF1 Carlos only 1.5 separated himself from his teammate. However, they've put about 5 seconds on Croce behind him. Interesting to see Senna is slowly catching his teammate, but however, not as quickly as you'd expect. Man with his brand new helmet this evening for the remainder of the races, celebrating his championship, his first in SF1. He's been here longer than I've been here, actually. I came about, I think it was 4 months after he started with these guys. Kind of just popped up. I was searching form after form to find a league, and I found myself this one. Back before all these leagues were on Facebook. A long time before that. That's how long I've been doing it.
31 seconds of penalties for Whiffy, I mean.
I think if he gets one more, he's done. They'll DQ him.
Half a lap. Wow.
Closing in the gap between himself and his teammate. Legend gets himself another 3 seconds. So keep an eye here. Nobody wanted her Baba. She's getting a bit exhausted watching this race. The gaps now pretty much space out. Is this the way it's gonna end? We have our penultimate lap now. Let's do what Grim was doing. Check out the penalties. Devla squeaky clean this evening as well as Postclad. Postclad could jump up quite a bit. He's definitely gonna jump ahead of Legend. But looking down, we have Zolo on 9 seconds, Carlos on 9 seconds, Senna on 3 seconds, as well as Croce. Clutchy gets another 3-second time penalty. We have Livid on 16 seconds, Becker's on 17, Fatal Defiance on 6, Art Legends on 27. We have Clutchy on 9, and we have Whiffy on 31, and Livid just picks up another 3 seconds, so he's now on 19 seconds. But let's get the rest of this cleared for you guys. Zolo up 10, Carlos up 10, Fatal's up 10 positions. These guys are making moves. Clutchy gets a 5-second for exceeding track limits.
Senna's in DRS range.
Keep an eye on these guys. Last lap of this race, ladies and gentlemen. What a crazy race it's been. I don't know if Senna's going to push the issue here. He might, as Carlos has ran wide. Don't take each other out. Oh, thank you guys. Whiffy gets a 3-second time penalty. Keep an eye on this man coming into the final stadium run. He's going to grab the win at the Mexican Grand Prix this evening. Confetti's flying for that racing point. Devla had one heck of a race, kept it clean all night long. He's going to cross the line with a victory under his name. Devla wins the Mexican Grand Prix. Zolo crosses the line for P2. Senna is going to cross the line. Could possibly take P2 this evening. He doesn't, stays third. Senna and Carlos finish P3 and 4. Croce is going to cross the line in P5. Will he overtake Carlos? No, he doesn't, stays fifth. Livid is going to cross the line P6.
Come on, Alfred. Yes.
Becker is going to cross. I wonder if he's going to take position off of Livid. Here we are. Becker stays P7. Fatal goes up to P6. Overtakes Livid and Becker. Legend coming up now.
I want to see where Posglad's going to finish.
I know. He's a little... If he was closer, he would have moved up quite a bit this evening. Legend's going to cross P9, but will that remain? Stays P9 for the time being. Postglad's into the stadium section now. Whiffy has left the session. He has Clutchy just behind him.
I think Kart Legend's going to move down to 11th.
Postglad goes up to 9th. And Clutchy... I think he stayed 11th. Yes, he did. So there you guys have it. As I'm losing my voice, what a Fatal Defiance driver of the day.
But I am going to have to jump out because I need to go and put my little into bed.
For joining me this evening.
No problem.
Alright, ladies, give you guys a rundown of this race as we go into our race results for this evening at the Mexican Grand Prix. Once they load, that would be very, very lovely. If they want to load this evening, we'll find out. Oh, no, it just turned off. So we're going to get the podiums in our view for the time being. Let's jump over to those. Get the guys into our party. One moment. Solo. Alright. Let's wait for these guys to join into the party and we'll get these interviews going. We have 2 out of 3. See if Zolo joins or not.
Not sure he will.
In the meantime, kind of on a time crunch, so we're gonna get this under the road now. So, Zolo not being here, we'll move to P2. Mr. Champion of GP2 this season, running a new helmet, had quite the battles going on track with yourself and a couple of the guys ahead of you taking the lead early on in the beginning, and then fighting your teammate towards the end there, SF1 Senna. Give us a rundown of your race, mate.
Yeah, it was good. I will quickly correct you. I was P3, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, but no, it was quite a straightforward race, really. Me, Devler, and Bill sort of made a gap on the rest of the field. Was cruising round, and then when that last safety car came out, I thought I'd go a bit more aggressive and just change my tyres for the softs and just try and push for the last stint. Managed to catch Carlos and Don, got back up to third, but yeah, that was fairly straightforward, to be honest. It was a good race for Devler. He controlled that pretty much from start to finish. So yeah, well done to Devler.
Solid drive from yourself this evening. You have a nice little track that he was famous for, man with his name. Brazil next week. Are you looking forward to that race?
Yeah, it's not a bad track, Brazil. I don't mind it. I know Devler's quick round there as well, and so's Billy. So it's going to be interesting with the racing points again next week.
Say now that you have a little bit of time to relax since you've already wrapped up the championship, a little pressure off your shoulders so you can just go out there and enjoy it. But solid race this evening, SF1 Senna.
It's a good result as well, just adds for the Alpha team as well, third and fourth in the end.
I'm not supposed to say anything about that. I'm supposed to not be biased.
No, it's
but
good
yes.
result for us. Good result for our team.
No, congratulations, SF1 Senna.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
All right, we'll move it on to the man. Kept it squeaky clean this evening, put his foot down, and pretty much dominated this entire race, especially that last stint towards the end of the race. Devla, what a race for yourself. Kind of a boring race towards the end, just doing lap after lap, keeping it clean. I was watching you attack the S's, making sure that you didn't extend at all during that time. But what a race for yourself.
That was it, yeah.
Give us the rundown.
Yeah, no, it was a bit like what Marcus said, really. And then when he decided to pit under that last virtual, sort of left me up front with quite a gap, and people had penalties, so it was just a case of looking after the tyres and not getting penalties myself, really. And it was, quite boring at the end there, but I'm sure the people behind had a lot of fun.
It was a very interesting
Billy,
race.
He was up there, but I don't know what happened, but yeah. Shame. Billy could have been on the podium as well, really, but that's the way it goes.
Some weird things were going on behind you guys, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange.
Yes, very strange. But I'm going to round it up, guys. Congratulations on your podium this evening. Hopefully your luck carries over into the Brazilian Grand Prix, the penultimate round of the season. Can you believe that we've already made it pretty much 6 months?
It's mad, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
But all right, guys, congratulations one final time. I'm going to say, Grim, thank you for helping me in the comms booth this evening. But we will see you guys on Sunday as GP1 takes on the Mexican Grand Prix. Same time, same channel. Until then, enjoy your weekend. We will catch you on Sunday. SF1 is signing out. Good night.